Okay, this is the final tutorial for your HTML Basics Code Academy lesson. So we're going to go ahead and finish off with 13 and 14. In the last 3 or so exercises, you learned to insert an image, which looks like this. You learned to insert a link, which looks like this. And then you learned to insert what's kind of a combination of the two, an image that is a link, and that looks like this. So that's basically what they're asking you to do in this lesson, is you're going to be creating one of each of those. So it says between the body tags, add 2 images using the image tag. One should be a link, the other should not. The link can go anywhere you want. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with an image that is not a link. It's just a straight up image. So I'm going to go, of course, under your body tags. Everything has to go between your body tags, and I'm going to start tagging it out. My equal sign and my quotation marks. Now I need to go and locate an image. So I'm going to go to Google Images. And this time I am going to find an image of a volleyball. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. So you have to get the image URL, so you're going to have to right click, copy image URL, go ahead back to Code Academy, paste your image URL, and then that's where it says picture URL. That's what you just did. Now you're left with these 3 symbols to finish up your image tag. So we got an end quote, space, / and caret. Okay, so we just inserted the image that is not a link. Now, according to our instructions, we need to do an image that is a link. That is this tag here. Remember, the image tag is embedded or nested in the A tag. So I'm going to go ahead right under my image, and I am going to start the A tag. Start off with your caret, your A, href, equals, and then your quotation mark. Okay, so I'm going to go to Google, and this time with the A tag, that is a website URL, not an image URL. So I'm going to go back up. Instead of images, I'm going to click on web. And let's just say, for some reason, I want my image to take the people that visit my site to the Wikipedia volleyball definition. So I'm going to go to the top, click one time on the address, it should highlight it, right click, copy, go back to Code Academy, and go ahead and paste my web address here, or my web URL. So this is the part we just did, website URL. So we need to finish that with your end quote and your caret. So I'm going to go ahead, end quote, and then your forward caret. Now I'm ready for the second part of this tag, which is going to be nesting my image code in there. So that's going to be this whole part. I like to start off on a new line. You can even tab over it if you want. It kind of makes it easier to see. I'm going to go ahead, add my caret, img src, equal sign, and the beginning quote. Now I'm here, so I need to go and find a picture, an image URL. Go back. I'm going to stick with volleyball, stick with that topic. So I'm going to go back here and go back to images, and I'll pick a different image. How about this one? Right click, copy image URL, back to Code Academy, go ahead and paste it. Okay, so we're at this point here. So we're going to close out our image tag with our end quote, space, / caret, and then the very last thing that you do is close out that A tag. Like that. So this entire thing is one tag. It's an image nested in a link, which means when you click on this image, it should take you to that link. And I will show you that in a minute, but we have one more thing to do. Step 2, says after your two images, create a link that's just a line of text. It can link anywhere you want. So just a link is here. That's the tag for that. So I'm going to go ahead, start a new line, tag it out with your A tag, A, href, equal, quote. Then I'm going to go find a website URL. So I got to go back to the web. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do the USA Volleyball website. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Click on the website URL, copy it, go back to Code Academy and paste it. So here's where we are in the code. We're going to go ahead and close that off with your end quote and your caret. End quote, caret. Then in between these two carets right here, kind of where my cursor is on the left, you need to add a description of your link. Those are going to be the words that become clickable to the people that visit your page that will take them to this USA website. So I'm just going to say Team USA. Okay, so then the very last thing I have to do after my website description is close it with my closing A tag. And that's how you do that. Okay, so let's take a look at what, if this were an actual live website, it would look like. So what we did this time around is we added just an image with the image source tag. Then we added a clickable image, which is the A tag with the nested image source. So if you click on this, that should take you to the Wikipedia volleyball website. And the last thing we did is we created just a link so that these are words that people can click on to take them to another website. So this one should take us to the USA volleyball site. And there we are. Okay, I'm going to go back to the editor. And that should be it for this one. We're going to go ahead and hit save and submit. And we got our green way to go. So the very last lesson in HTML Basics says congratulations. And all it wants you to do in this one is click save and submit and you will get your badge. If your badge does not pop up, the way to go get your badge is go over to me, go to view my profile, and go into badges. Now do not click on the badge from here, but you do need to take your screenshot from here. So if you go down in the lower left hand corner where the start menu is, go ahead and open that and you'll go to snipping tool. Once that pops up, leave that there. You can move it around if you need to, but leave it there, don't touch it. And you should be able to click and drag a box around your your badge. Once this pops up, this is your screenshot. You're going to want to save it. So go ahead and click on the save icon here. First thing you always want to do is rename it. So we want to name it what the actual badge is. So this is your HTML Basics badge. So that's what you should name it. HTML Basics badge. And then you always want to save it to your server. So scroll down here, go to computer, find your name and double click on it. Now we're in your server, or mine, but you'll be in yours. Go ahead and hit save. Now you need to turn it into Edmodo. So let me open up Edmodo. Once you're in Edmodo, go ahead up to your progress, go into your group, and then you need to locate the proper badge. So the earlier badges are actually at the bottom. It's kind of in reverse order. So here's your HTML Basics badge. Your next one you're going to get is going to be Build Your Own Web Page, and then HTML Basics 2. So they go up. So we're going to go ahead, HTML Basics badge, click on that. And then you're going to click File. If you don't see it right away, you might need to go back into your server. And then what you can do if you don't see it again is just start typing in whatever it was you titled it. In this case, HTML. You can see that it'll pop up. So you can select that, hit open. Takes a minute to load, but while it's taking a minute, you can go ahead and type something. And then you need to rate it, and then make sure that it's attached. At this point it is, and then you're going to go ahead and hit turn in assignment. Good job! You completed the first section of Code Academy.